Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Bellabe Facial Hair Remover for women with unwanted hair on upper lip, chin, face, or neck. The most effective and safe way to remove unsightly hair, simply and easily made in the USA. It pretty much removed everything except some very tiny stubs which are hard to see. I've found that rolling against the grain of the hairs helps. Tilting the device to match the angle of the hair hurts, but it's effective. Leaves skin super soft at the exchange of pain and redness, but if you're sensitive to pain, you might want to stick with the single blade razors. It doesn't exfoliate your skin like shaving, and it doesn't get it from the root like waxing, threading, or other methods. Doesn't hurt that much, but back in the day had electrolysis, so any discomfort doesn't compare with electrocuting a hair root individually. This is such a practical product. No stickiness, no issues with skin getting ripped off, and quick results. There definitely is a technique that works best for me, twisting the ends inwards in an upwards motion. Also, you don't have to wait for the hair to grow long enough like you do for waxing. No single hair tweezing that takes so long, even if you can find them. Very much like having threading done by a pro. Smooth afterwards. No worries, this one's a keeper. Okay, so this hurts. But this should come as no surprise since it is tearing out the hairs by the roots, and not shaving, or cutting them off. Also, it is fully under your control, so take breaks, and come back to it later. This is great, much quicker than waxing, and honestly don't believe there is as much pain as in tweezing, or waxing. It's so simple, and much cheaper than having to make appointments to wax your facial hair. It gets the job done, and pulls out all the tiny hairs on the face. So if you're like me, poor, and in need of a quick hair removal fix, get this. You turn the spring into a U-shape as seen, and twist the handles between your thumb and fingertips. It's not so much you can see the hair, but more like a shadow the very fine hair creates. Now, despite being a bit painful, this thing works like a charm, and quite frankly it's pretty quick once you get the hang of it. Definitely don't recommend trying to do your upper lip hair if you're not trying to do upkeep. You can find far cheaper versions of this product, but most are not available on Prime. Waxing in a salon is too expensive, and hard to keep up with for me, and waxing at home is messy, and a huge pita. It does hurt, yes, but not terribly, and don't think there are any methods that remove hair from the root that are completely painless. This is so much quicker than trying to grab a hold with a tweezer again and again. It's like the yucky stuff comes up to surface with the hair follicles being removed. Tweezing was time-consuming and aggravating. Waxing isn't convenient, threading is expensive, and let's face it, pretty much any method is painful to a degree. If you've waxed or threaded, you'll recall that hair is removed opposite to the hair growth. This ended up breaking a lot of hair rather than pulling from the roots, and it had trouble getting hold of the hair, too. It takes some time to get it to work, and it really only works on the hairs directly above the upper lip. This is such a handy little tool. If you're like me, any type of facial hair that you spot on your face drives you a little bananas. For example, you have make an upside down U with the product, then position your hands on the handle, and twist the handles, while at the same time gliding it onto your face. Money well spent. This product definitely does the job better than waxing for me. But this is amazing. It acts by plucking the hair by the root, and it plucks multiple hair at a time, so it's not like getting a tweezer and plucking it one by one. Definitely recommend this to anyone who likes grooming themselves with the least amount of effort possible. Also, you cannot take the Bella ends off to clean the hair out from the inside if you do have coarse hair that it may take out. It is going to sting in places, and be a little more painful in sensitive areas. You may not like the fact that it literally rips the hairs out in a group, but if you are looking for something that is similar to waxing, but easier, this is your product. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.